Hello there, Patty.
Hi, Bob.
How's it going today?
Hey, we're doing good. The video that we're going to do this afternoon is about the Academy of Electrical Construction Management. And it's the self-paced portion, which is how are we going to do this and how do we explain this? And you've been to classes on self-paced, on online classes. So why don't you give us a little rundown on how we've developed this thing and how it's going to be?
Okay. Essentially, we've taken the approach of using similar to an online academy. So this academy that we've put up for you is an online academy, but what we've done is, after working with various people, we've come to the conclusion that self-paced instruction seems to be the 2015 way to go, and you're seeing lots and lots of companies and individual businesses going to this approach. And by being self-paced, it allows you guys to stay focused on your job, but at the same time enhance your education as quickly as you wish to and how much your time allows.
And this is really specific to one subject, if you will.
That's correct.
Which is, at this point, project engineering.
And
right?
All of our courses are on engineering. If you were to consider that each module took about a week, somewhere in that range, you're looking at a 3-year program. Now that 3-year program is not full-time the whole way through it, because it's got spring breaks, it's got summer breaks, just to give you guys an opportunity to not be tied to it all the time.
So as self-paced, now that opens the door to where you can either go faster on some subjects, slower on others, or
wherever you feel you need the most help, or it's helping you the most, is exactly where you can go. And we've broken the modules into, we basically start off with one subject, which in this case, the first one is PE 100, this first course, and it's related to all the correspondence, and welcome to, how do we do correspondence, how do we do written, how do we do chats,
communication side of
emails,
things,
every
right?
bit of communication. And so the communication module has, or the communication class has 6 different modules to it. So the first one would be on oral communication, then written, then we get into electronic, and on and on. So
and again, you can go at your own pace. So if you wanted to do one of these every couple, 2 or 3 days, you could do that, or you could do one every 2 or 3 weeks.
Exactly. And it's the most, you are only the ones that can choose. If you really feel that that subject is something you're already familiar with, then it should be very easy for you to just breeze through it, just kind of brush up on it. And then at the end of each self-paced class, we do have a test, and the test is filled out by you, and then it's submitted into our clients, which is your employer, for them to grade and then deal with it as they wish. So in this case, whatever that grade is will be handled by your employer, and then he will deal with it with you. So with that thought process, each one of the self-paced modules has 2 sections to it. The first one is a discussion board, and what it's really saying is, here's a lot of stuff to talk about, and we've thrown some mock or some assignments in there for you to try out if you'd like to.
And the reason we cut the discussion board is because that's kind of the standard of the online class curriculum.
Exactly.
US-wide.
Right, and it's really nice if there's like 2 or 3 of you guys and you all want to take the same class, then you can use that discussion board to talk to each other and kind of help each other through that class. So it has a lot of benefit, and then here again, it's strictly optional if you want to do the assignment on the discussion board or not. If you do it, then somebody will look at it and give you some comments and some feedback to make sure that you at least understand where you had it and what you might not have gotten in that module. So with that said, then once you're finished with that module and you go through the test, you then are able to move on to another module. You can get with your employer, say which module you want to take, and then he'll set it up so that that's available for you at whatever time you agree with your employer.
Yep. And again, it's self-paced, so you set the criteria for how you want to progress.
Exactly. So we really feel like we've given you guys a great educational experience. The individual assignment just goes into further detail from where the discussion board started off. And when you're finished with the assignment board, with the individual assignment, that's when you're finished with the class and the test is there for you to be able to take it at that point.
Right.
So now I do want to mention something else. If you get into class and you've been a project engineer for a year or two, and you say, you know, I really got this figured out, that's fine. What we would say to you is go ahead and take the test. That way we can make sure you passed it, and then that would give you the credit within your company that you had completed that module. And it's, you know, as you complete more and more modules, obviously it's better for your company because they know you're at least certified to some degree on how to do all of those functions within that module.
And one of the things that we're going to address too is, as Bob was talking about, the how you're going to do it and how we've set up these things. We're also going to get in a lot into the why are we doing these things, so that these courses can truly be preparatory for your progress and path through to the project
management side. Yes. Yep. So that's essentially what we have. It's a really wonderful system. I think you guys will like it. I've actually seen demos of it being done in other companies. Insurance companies are really going very big on training their employees. And I now know of at least 3 or 4 different firms that are rapidly moving in that direction so that it can help you guys really understand the way your company wants you to do it. It's not that you don't have the education, it's more, here's what this company really wants you to do and how they wish for you to do that.
And the new technology allows for this to be able to happen today.
Exactly. So that's basically it.
Good, Bob. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.